Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to see about compound interest calculation. So we can do this calculation in two ways. One by using a simple interest method and another one by using the compound interest formula. First, let's see how to calculate the compound interest. See, for example, the money has been lent for compound interest. So what is going to happen? At the end of first year, we are going to get some interest, right? But this interest is not going to be given in hand. So this interest is getting added to the principal, and this new amount is going to be the new principal for the second year. Now, at the end of the second year, we are going to calculate the interest for this new amount. So every year the principal is going to keep on changing. This is what compound interest, and this process is going to repeat till the term has been completed. And how I will get what is the compound interest means at the final amount. So at the final, maybe it is for 3 years. At the end of 3 years, you will be getting something, some final amount, right? So we are going to find the difference between this final amount with our original principal. That will give us the compound interest. Or we can use a compound interest formula. So this is the compound interest formula, which is A equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 the whole power T. Again, using this formula, we can get only the final amount. So compound interest can be calculated by final amount minus principal. You will get the compound interest. So there are two ways. First, we will see the simple interest method. Here the question is, find the amount and the compound interest on 16,000 in 3 years at a 10% per annum. So now here the P value is 16,000 and the rate of interest is 10%. So at the first year, so we are going to calculate for each year. Totally 3 years are there. So at the first year, what is the simple interest we are going to find? So use the simple interest formula, which is P into R into T by 100. So substitute all the values. P is 16,000 and R is 10, and here it is calculated for 1 year. So 1 is the term period over here. So if you do the calculation, so what we will be getting, 1600, because 2 zeros will get cancelled. 1600 we will be getting. Then what is the final amount at the end of the first year? So already 16,000 is there. Along with that we have 1600. So it's going to be 17,600. Now this amount is going to be the principal for our second year. So can we calculate for second year? So now the principal got changed from 16,000 to 17,600, but the rate of interest is going to be the same, 10%. And here the second year is also it is for 1 year. So the time period is going to be 1. We are calculating the interest for 1 year only. So for this, we will again keep the simple interest formula. So 17,600 into 10 into 1 divided by 100. So same 2020 will get cancelled. We will get 1,760 as an interest. So what is the final amount over here at the end of second year? Amount equal to, so here the principal is 17,600 plus the interest is 1,760. So together 19,360 rupees. Now this amount is going to be the principal for the third year. So now we'll calculate for third year. So third year the principal is 19,360, and then the rate of interest is same as usual, 10%, and the time period is also 1 year. So we can calculate simple interest equal to 19,360 into 10 into 1 divided by 100. So these two zeros will get cancelled. We will get the simple interest as 1,936. So what is the final amount at the end of the third year? It's going to be 19,360 plus 1,936. So if we add, we will get 21,296. But this is the final amount we will get. But we need to calculate what is actually the compound interest, right? So can we find what is the compound interest over here? So here we found one answer, which is amount as 21,000, the final amount at the end of 3 years, which is 21,296. But still we need to find what is compound interest, right? So what is compound interest is nothing but the final amount minus the principal, initial principal. Okay, so first we'll write the formula. Then we substitute the value. Final amount is 21,296. And what is our initial principal, which is 16,000. So if we find the difference, we will get the compound interest as 5,296. So this is how we can calculate the amount and the compound interest by using the simple interest formula. So now we'll see the same question, and we'll find the value by using the compound interest formula. So we know what is the compound interest formula, right? So amount equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 the whole power T. So what are the details given in the question? The principal is 16,000 and the rate of interest is 10 percentage and the time period is 3 years. So we are going to use all these details and we will find the answer. So first we are going to find what amount only, because the formula is for amount. So amount equal to principal is 16,000 into 1 plus 10 by 100 the whole power t is nothing but 3. Yes, now again we can cancel this 1010, so it's going to be 1 by 10. So 1 plus 1 by 10, if we take an LCM, we will get 11 by 10 the whole power 3. So this can be written as 16,000 into 11 by 10. So 3 times, because the power is 3. So we are going to multiply 11 by 10 for 3 times. So now we can cancel these three zeros along with these 3 zeros. So we can multiply now 16 into, if you multiply 11 for 3 times, we'll get 1331. So if you multiply these two, we will be getting 21,296 as a value for the amount. So what is the amount, final amount we are getting at the end of 3 years? So the amount equal to 21,296. Same only we are getting. Whatever method you are following, the answer is not going to get changed. But here we need to find even the compound interest also as per the previous method. And what is the compound interest? Is nothing but amount minus principal. So 21,296 minus the principal is 16,000. So if we subtract, we will be getting same 5,296. So whichever method you are following, the answer is going to be the same. But this one is the compound interest formula method. The previous one is the simple interest formula method. Hope you understood. For more videos, do subscribe. Thank you.